went back. Like, instantly. Oh, all this waste of time, in some essence. Not really, though. I actually love driving. I love driving more than anything. I love driving. I'll tell you a million times, I love driving. I really want to drive to Virginia Beach. That's my fantasy. I'd also like to rent a car. I've never rented a car before, and I'm officially of age. So it seems appropriate. This is true. I have so much work to do. I'm like overwhelmed. Like, I want to go back to school, but I have to handle all that paperwork. I want to manage my OnlyFans. I have so much content in my phone, I just want to erase it. But like, some people think that I should drag it out, but part of me just wants it gone. I also have some amazing photo sets I want to release. I've had them for years. And that's another thing that's stressful about OnlyFans. Like, they don't tell you things that you've already uploaded. So there might be doubles on there, especially of images that I actually like. I don't think I have a single double video, though. Speaking of videos, I would like to produce more videos for OnlyFans. I seriously need, like, a companion. I need someone to, like, hang out with me and to film me doing all my crazy adventures. Like a little car buddy. Somebody that enjoys filming. And I think I know someone just in mind, because I actually had a vision of them this morning and how I'm supposed to tell this person that I think that you're destined to be a director. They are so talented. And they love to travel. I think we'd be great buddies. I've only hung out with them once, though. Like, officially. We chilled and we watched Ace Ventura. I've never seen Pet Detective until now. And like, even then I was kind of in La La Land. So I didn't fully pay attention. But I'd watch it again. Good. I also want to collect some more of that Kangen water. I want to preach about Kangen water. I'm not even like a representative for them, but I'm just like in shock what happened with my roses. And you know, like, I talk to so many people, and like I make so many videos, I also lose track of like what I've actually announced. I'm pretty sure I told you the story of my roses. I kind of want to tell you again because it's still amazing, because there might be people here that haven't seen that video. But basically, I had these roses, and I didn't give them water for like hours. And then they started to flop over, right? And I kid you not, they became erect, like hard, firm stems, like no more flopping over. After giving them some alkaline water, and it was only like 9.5 water. It wasn't even the highest 11.5 water or whatever. I really want one of those machines. That's definitely something on my list. Now, I'm not saying I would go with Kangen, because Kangen is kind of like a, pyramid scheme, you could say. And there's like cheaper ones, and like better quality filters and stuff like that. But I have to do some homework on that. So that's on the list. I need someone to keep track of my lists. I feel like I should be yelling, Kitty! AKA Slave Girl, Kitty. I love you, Kitty. Seriously though, you're really good at that. You should totally chew my ass and like keep track of my list. I thought I told you about a goddess book. Like a book that you keep track and date and stuff. And like goddess to-do list. Time punctual goddess to-do list. Like separate stuff. Long-term goal goddess goals. Meh. I'm getting tongue-tied. Tongue-tied! Let me out! I'm gonna go now. Another thing that's kind of pressing me is like, so when I went to the bank today, I was reminded of basically there's this bank teller there, and she's actually not even a teller. She's a personal banker. And she told me that working there is better than being a server. And I like half-assed filled out an application online. There's something else I had to do. Oh, I had to get her name so I can put it on the application, because I guess that gives you a better reference. But it's also a nuisance because the bank stuff, it's like, excuse me. I forgot what I was angling at. Oh, it's a nuisance to get a job there, basically. Because it's done through corporate. And then they make you come in like a fancy suit and stuff. And then something else that I learned, actually, is you can't just jump to a personal banker position. Like, you have to apply for a bank teller first. I feel like I did a pretty good job on my application. But that whole, like, should I go there or not? I don't know, I can't make my mind. Part of me enjoys where I'm at right now, and other times it's just like a totally toxic environment. And then sometimes I think that I'm there just for the spa, but then the woman who runs the place can also be a handful, and she doesn't want to take what she dishes out, to say the least. Oh no, I forgot this is closed. It's such a pain in my butt. What a pain in the butt. I hate road closed. I thought I was cool, and then I knew a secret passageway. Dang it. Wasting gas. But the thing I was giggling about is like, I get conflicted because part of me wants to be like total dom. You know, in my everyday life, even like dealing with this woman. See how bad that is? So bad. That's really bad. Ugh. Shitty! As I was saying before, yeah, I want to like chew her ass and put her in her place. Like, basically, like, some things that just like really bother me. And like, mainly because it's not even like shit talking, it's the truth. It's like, you call yourself a Christian and a God-loving woman, but you basically treat the homeless people like shit. Won't give them a cup of water. Sandwiches that are made wrong or whatever that just get thrown out, you could easily give them to the homeless people. I mean, if I had my own business, I kid you not, like, I would do things like that all the time. I mean, I understand that it's not good for business, essentially, to have homeless people hang out in your establishment. But they don't have to hang out there. You can just tell them, look, don't eat this here. And I mean, there's a lot of different options. And then, the first day I was there, I got super sick. Super sick. Like, more sick than I've ever been in my life. And I think it's because I ate the tuna. But obviously she won't admit to that at all. But literally, when I first started working there, they told me, don't eat the tuna. I didn't listen, because I like tuna. I don't see me lasting there forever, if very long at all. I mean, if she can, like, learn to treat people nice. But I feel like because of her negative energy, it, like, follows her everywhere. Which is why I also think it's ironic that she's opening the establishment that she is. Thank you, letting me go. Now I'm in this horrible traffic that I tried to avoid the first time. I don't mind, whatever. It'll be totally worth it to have brand new plants in my bedroom to absorb all the toxic energy. Plants love that shit. I'm trying to think of some other things that really, like, get on my nerves about it to kind of get it off my chest. But the biggest thing is, like, how she talks to people and treats people. but you could say that sometimes even I get nasty with people. Like today I had to get nasty with this person, basically, and be like very to the point because they're fucking giving me a hard time and basically are trying to tell me how to run my business after, like, I know it works, to say the least. And I'm open to other options, and there is definitely some useful information to what they were saying. However, they obviously aren't doing this, and there's a reason why people aren't doing it the way this person is expecting people to be doing it. It's a not profitable business, to say the very least. I'm like basically grouchy and disappointed. And then like all I can reflect on is how this resonates with like other people and situations. Like there's millions of people and millions of establishments that are basically just like what I'm dealing with, and it's the same story everywhere you go. But then there's like family-owned businesses. Well, technically this is a family-owned business, but like I feel like there's people that like really take pride in what they do. For example, Barley Republic. Red takes such good care of that place. It's Red's baby. Like, I will always give them my business because, like, I respect that. I respect how much hard work. I respect how he basically does everything by himself. And I respect, like, the crew that he's developed after all the years. This woman has basically been treating everyone so poorly. She has, like, a super high turnover rate. And I mean, I gave her a little bit today, but straight up, like, I'm not going to be able to bite my tongue. I mean, I can bite my tongue and be a piece of shit person, just bottle everything up and allow people to treat people that way. Or I can be a good Samaritan and be the one voice that nobody else has and do the right thing, which is my extreme belief. Now, I could be a pussy and basically send it in a text message, but I don't think that's appropriate. I'm definitely going to have to be upfront. And either way, like, no matter what, this isn't like a permanent, it's a means to an end, to say the least. And it's definitely been like a learning experience. But it is not my happy place. Nobody there is happy. Like, literally. I don't know, I just feel like that speaks volumes. And, like, I wish that there was something more that I could do to kind of, like, help out. But it's like, I feel like that's also why I'm sick. Immune system's down. Emotionally fried. I've been thinking about like taking a whole week off and just like leaving the state or just like going somewhere for a while, kind of just like to clear my head and try to like work on my spiritual journey a little bit more. And yes, that would mean disconnect from all of you and like no text messages, no emails, nothing. I don't care how much money you send while I'm gone. Like, I need a break. I'm like constantly working. Like, people underestimate all the work that I do. It's that time again. I got GTFO. Ugh.